Hello gentlemen, I hope you all are doing well. Let's enjoy our last week of HBL, hopefully. And I hope this week you will stay at home, stay safe, and still take care of each other while you're at home. Okay, in this lesson, we're going to go through exercise 10A and 10B that was given as homework over the weekend. So for exercise 10A, this is the first question, question 12. They say that given that AOB and COD are straight lines, find the values of the unknowns in each of the following figures. Now I'm very sure that you're able to find the angles. The main thing is that you should be able to write the appropriate reasons for each of your steps. So this is the new thing that you're learning this year, right? You need to write the reasons in brackets beside each of the steps. So for example, question 12A, you're supposed to find both A and B. Now, because you don't know which one to do first, you can either find B first because these two, 103 and 2B plus 13 are vertically opposite angles, or you can do 7A plus 103 will add up to 180 degrees, right? Because they are angles on a straight line. You can do either way. Whichever you're finding first, make sure you write the reasons. Okay, so let's say I find A first. I will write down 7A degrees plus 103 degrees equals to 180 degrees. Okay, and the reason for that is adjacent angles on a straight line. So remember that you should write exactly the abbreviation that I gave you in class, which is adjacent angles on a straight line. And then you solve for A. So 7A degrees equals to 180 minus 103, which is 77. Therefore, A degrees is equals to 11 degrees because 77 divided by 7. I think I should show that working too. 77 divided by 7, which will give you 11 degrees. Okay, so using that, you can easily solve for B. 7A degrees plus 2B degrees plus 13 degrees equals to 180 degrees. Once again, you write the reason, adjacent angles on a straight line. So now that you know that 7A is 77, we will sub in 77 plus 13 is just 90 degrees. So 2B degrees equals to 180 minus 77 minus 13, and that will be equals to a 90 degree. Therefore, B is 45. So A is 11 degrees and B is 45 degrees. And you're done with A. Okay, for question part B, 12B, right? You need to be very careful. Just by looking at the lines, you cannot immediately assume that, oh, E is equals to 62 because they look vertically opposite. Cannot. Okay, read the question. It says only AOB and this COD are straight lines, right? That are intersecting at O, obviously. Okay, so what can you see? You can see that this E is actually equals to the whole of this angle over here, which is 62 plus 49. The first thing you can find is E. E degree will be equals to 62 degrees plus 49 degrees, which is equals to 111 degree. I'm sure you can find that. But what's the reason for this? This is vertically opposite angles. So in your working, don't just check for 111. Check whether you wrote this exact reason, vertically opposite angles, if you use this method. Okay. If you use another method, then you write the appropriate reason. Now after you find E, because AOB is a straight line, angle E plus angle 3C, right, should add up to 180 degrees. So you can just say that 111 degree plus 3C degree should give me 180 degree. Reason is adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, then you solve for 3C, which is 180 minus 111. You press calculator, you get 69. and therefore C degree equals to 69 degrees divided by 3, which gives you 23 degrees. So this is like solving for an unknown, right, which is C in this case. Okay, after that you just have to find D. D also the same thing. In fact, D plus E should also give you 180 because COD is a straight line, right? So you just write down the same thing. 111 plus D degree equals to 180 degree cos of adjacent angles on a straight line. Therefore, D is straight away 69. 180 minus 111, you get 69. Okay, so your three angles are C equals to 23, D equals to 69, and C equals to 111. And you're done with part B. Okay, part C looks complicated because there are so many lines, but actually it's not that bad. We just have to be careful. Okay, as you know, in primary school, this square angle of course means it's a right angle. That's 90 degrees. Okay, so even though they didn't give the number, you should know that that's 90 degrees. Now, since COD is a straight line, 104 plus 32 plus H will give you 180, right? So immediately you can say that H is equal to 180 minus 104 minus 32. This is another way of doing it. And at that step, you write down adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, then you do your manipulation. 180 minus 104 minus 32, you should get 44. So H is 44 straight away. Okay, then next followed by F. For F, what do we know? Do you see that on this straight line AOB, you have F plus 90 plus 24 plus H. These four angles should add up to 180 because AOB is a straight line. So immediately you'll be able to see that OF is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 24 minus the H that you just found, okay, which is 44. Then the reason is the same thing, adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, then you press calculator. 90 minus 24 minus 44, the answer is 22. Okay, so F is equals to 22. And the last thing is G. Now you know that AOB and COD are both straight lines, right? So AOB is here, COD is here. That means H is vertically opposite to 2G, right? H is vertically opposite to 2G. So immediately you can say, oh, 2G is equal to H, which is equals to 44. The reason is vertically opposite angles. Therefore, G is equals to 22 degrees because 42 divided by 2, 44 divided by 2. So you get 22. So these are your three numbers. H is 44, F is 22, and G is 22. Very good. Alright, for part D, you just have to form your equations. You see there's an I here, there's also an I here, right? Then there's a J here. So let's deal with the I first. AOB and COD are straight lines. So 7I plus 41 degree is equals to 10I plus 23 degree. Reason being vertically opposite angles. Okay, then I just have to manipulate and solve for I. Okay, so I subtract 7I for both sides, I will get 3I degree. 3I degree is equals to 41 minus 23. 41 minus 23, I press calculator for such a simple thing. It's 18 degree. Therefore, I will be equal to 18 divided by 3, which is 6. Okay, so I is 6. I degree equals 6 degree. By the way, if you want to write I equals to 6 also can, because there's already a degree sign over here in the question. But to be very safe, I will just write I degree equals to 6 degree. Okay, then you have another equation, 10I degree plus 23 degree plus 5j degree minus 18 degree. These two angles will add up to 180. Reason is the adjacent angles on a straight line. Now that I know what is I can sub in I to be 6, right? So 10 times 6 plus 23 degree plus 5j degree minus 18 degree equals to 180. 180 degree. Okay. So over here, 60 plus 23 minus 18, I will get 65. Then I will just take 5j degree equals to 180 minus 65. So that answer will be 115. If 5j degree is 115, j will be equal to 115 divided by 5, which will give me 23. So j is 23 degrees. Okay, and you're done with question 12.